Hi everyone, this is Cynthia Belmer with Super Life Channel, helping you create a fulfilling career and a meaningful life. One of the questions that I always get, almost like on daily basis, is, Cynthia, I'm worried about following my purpose and my passion because I'm scared that I'll be making significantly less money than my current job and that my future earning potential is not nearly as high. So in order to answer this question, we have a very special guest with us, and you apparently can see her on the screen. We have Tanya Thomas. Hi Tanya, welcome to Super Life Channel.
Thank you.
So I want to give you a small introduction about Tanya. And I'm going to read that because she's done so many great things. So Tanya has been a dream coach for more than 20 years. She's the president of Premier Coaching Group. She's a certified master practitioner of NLP, a senior trainer and master coach with the Anthony Robbins companies, and she's finishing her PhD in professional coaching and human development. Hello again, Tanya.
Hello, thank you.
So I'm going to repeat the question really briefly, and then I want to hear your thought about this and your experience about this topic. What can you say about people like this person who emailed me saying, I'm worried about following my purpose and my passion because I'm scared that I will not be making as much money. So what I've noticed is that a lot of people, especially in corporate job, they have a certain lifestyle, but they're really unhappy. I even read today that only 14% of the people in the United States like their job. So what can you really say about that?
Well, there's a couple of things. One is I'm hearing that unhappiness in work that they're doing. And so what you want to ask yourself is a couple of questions. One is, what is it that you really want to do? What are you passionate about? What makes you, what do you get up in the morning feeling alive about? Ask that question first, right? And then second question you would ask yourself is, what part of my job right now am I doing that I really love?
Yeah.
And do more of that, right? Then once you're done with that part, then you start discovering, okay, I'm hearing in this person's question that, they'd leave the job if they knew they could make money elsewhere.
That's true, yeah.
Or they'll leave the job if they knew that their passions would pay them as much money, right?
Yeah.
So here's the interesting thing about, I've been working with people for years, and there's a very simple pattern that people tend to follow, and that is this. When I make a lot of money, then I'll do my passion, or I'll live my passion. So it's always this if, or I'm working just enough so that I can do what I really love and really want to do. Well, that's backwards. What you really want to do is start from, okay, what is it that drives me? What do I love doing? And then when you start doing that, whether you get paid or not, you'll be happy. And the more you do what you're passionate about, the money always follows. It just does. Because you attract it. You have this freedom about yourself. You have a gift that you're offering to people that people want to have.
That's true.
But when you live in this place of, well, I just want to make enough money. I want to keep my lifestyle, but I'm unhappy in the job that I'm doing. Then you know what? It's time to reevaluate.
It's really funny that you're saying that because actually yesterday on my Facebook page, I had posted, I had asked people, is it smarter to be in a lucrative job or to follow your passion? And one of the people said, well, sometimes you just have to save up a lot of money so you can follow your passion, which I completely understand somehow. But what happens is a lot of us, or a lot of the people that even around me, they save up money for like 30, 40 years. It's kind of like it's never enough. They never feel in that safe place where they could leave their job so they can start following what they love to do. So what are your thoughts about this?
Well, it's kind of like this metaphor. Okay, well, we're saving up all this money and then we're going to get married.
Yeah.
Then we'll buy a house. Then we'll have kids. It's always this then.
Yeah.
It's always but. So people are living in the but. You don't want to do that.
In the butt.
You don't. You don't want to live back there. You want to live, in the now, in the present. And so whatever that money is that you're saving up, start investing it in yourself by a couple of things. One is hiring a coach to help you understand what your true passions are, right? Or take a workshop. There's plenty out there to discover what do you really love doing, right? And you might find again that the work you're doing on your job right now, a lot of it you're already doing it, but because you've decided that you want to do something different and it's not working for you, then you make it worse on yourself, basically, and you're miserable.
They become more miserable.
They become more miserable, and here's the thing. So here is the antidote to success. It's a roadmap that when you follow this, everything works phenomenally. So your thoughts are comprised of words. So these words equal thoughts. Your thoughts then equal your beliefs. Your beliefs then equal your actions. Your actions give you your result. So for example, like this woman said, well, if I, go for my passions, I'm not going to make enough money. Well, guess what? She already called it out. She said she's not going to make enough money. She already said she would not. So her belief is, if I leave my job, I won't have my lifestyle. So therefore, her actions, she's not leaving. And the result is she's unhappy.
That's true.
So
That's
let's follow the roadmap. My words tell me, okay, you know what? I'm not happy. Let me figure out what it is that I'm passionate about. What do I want to do with my life? And then start doing actions that lead me to the result that I really want, which is to live my passion, to live my dreams, to live healthy, happy, etc., etc.
That's so inspiring. So I'm wondering, what would be your advice to people who have this kind of fear? So what could probably be the first steps that they could start taking in order to maybe release this fear, or start taking actions, even if it's slowly, like step-by-step actions?
Okay, so take the roadmap. So what are the words that you're telling yourself? So one, what are the words that you're saying to yourself? What are you telling your mind every day? What are you conditioning yourself to listen to? I can't, I don't have enough, it won't work. Well, guess what? You tell yourself enough of that, that's exactly what happens. Then you end up in a stuck place. So you want to examine the words that you're telling yourself, number one. Number two is then you want to start adjusting those words so that they match your blueprint, what it is that you truly want. So instead of saying, I can't, you start saying, I must, or I will, or I can. Truly. So it's pretty simple. It sounds like, are you kidding? But it really is. The words that you tell yourself are the word, you really become those words. So it would be, first, do your words, figure out what the words are that are stopping you. What are the beliefs that you truly want instead? And then start saying those in, I don't want to call it programming, but re-examining the thoughts that you're saying to yourself, and emotions and feelings that you're conjuring up inside you, so that you can live, an exceptional life. People say, I want to make a lot of money. Okay, what's a lot of money?
Yeah, what is
a lot of money? And then they go, well, that's like way out here. So when you're very specific, again, examining your thoughts, then you create an action plan accordingly.
One thing I noticed that when people have this kind of limiting belief is, I don't want to say limiting belief, once they're in this scenario, like, I'm afraid of following my passion, but I want to contribute to the world, and I don't know, I want to make a big difference in people's life. One thing I noticed that they're not really aware of is that they're keeping themselves, actually, they're hiding themselves from helping people out, because whatever talent they're so good at, they're hiding it. They're not really allowing other people to see it because they're just afraid of getting themselves out there.
Well, actually, what they're afraid of, two things. One is that's lack of self-confidence.
Yes.
Okay, and that's also the fear of rejection.
That's true, yeah.
So those two things will have you crippled. Right, so you have lack of confidence. Lack of confidence comes from, look, you watch these beautiful women walking down the runway, beauty queens and what have you and fabulous. And then you talk to them offline and you go, are you kidding me? Well, am I really pretty? I don't think I'm that pretty. And then they start, well, I just don't really see it. And so they constantly, the record that they're playing is, I'm not good enough. Yeah. So but when you get out there, okay, I'm on display. Okay, look at my beauty, but I don't really feel it inside. That's a lie.
That's true. So,
and then what comes are rejection. Well, I feel rejected. Well, guess who's rejecting you? You are.
Yeah, I know that.
That's exactly right. You're rejecting yourself.
That's true.
So instead of rejection, again about those words. So I accept my beauty inside and out. I accept that I'm beautiful outside, and I accept that I'm beautiful on the inside. And one of those things that you could do is I am statements. I am beautiful. I am lovely. I am loved. I am grateful. I am. Those are the most powerful. Whatever you attach I am to, you become.
That's true. Yeah.
So I am not worthy. I am not that pretty. I am. Guess what? Same thing, right? Your words equal your actions.
Yeah, they're going to reflect that. They're going to reflect whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. So also, like, people want guarantees. Like, I want to, we touched a little bit about that earlier, like in the conversation. But what would you say to people? I want a guarantee that this is going to happen.
Okay, got it. Okay, so the guarantee is this: it comes from within you. So if you can have a conversation with yourself and say, I guarantee that I am going and am committed to doing the work necessary to give me the results, then you're all in. The problem is people always go external, wanting somebody else to validate or give them guarantees when they may not even be ready to do the work. So you want me to be more committed to your life than you are to mine, than I am. You want me to be more committed to your life than you are to your own life. No, it doesn't work like that. I want you to guarantee me in 90 days that I'm going to get this result. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You guarantee to me that you're going to do the work 1,000%. You're going to come back more committed than I am to this relationship or to this process. And I tell you what, you'll see results. Real simple. But guess what? It's on them to do the work. People are always looking for other people to do the work for them. It doesn't work that way. You want an extraordinary life? You got to look inside and say, okay, what do I need to work on? What do I need to shift? What do I get to shift? And know that life is an experience, right? You get to experience the good and the bad, and you make it, you make it whatever you decide you want to make it. And the guarantees, here's what I'll guarantee. I guarantee that this moment you're breathing. That's what I guarantee. I guarantee that, when you're committed to your life will work. I guarantee when you're not committed to your life, it won't work. That's what I know, because that's how life works. So guarantee, you get to decide what side of this bench you want to be on. I'm all in it to win it. Or you say, well, let me think about it. I don't know. And then guess what? Your life won't work because you're half committed.
I love your words. And one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the session is that Tanya is my inspiring coach. So she's
my honor.
She makes me smile all the time with her words of wisdom, and you're making me smile even more right now in this session.
Oh, so sweet.
So one thing I want to ask you, the last question would be is how can people start building good relationship with money?
Well, there's a couple of things. Yes, I love the question about relationship. It is true. You have relationships with people, and you definitely have relationships with health. You have a relationship with money. That is a beautiful, beautiful statement. So right there, you want a healthy relationship with money, you must have healthy beliefs. So some people believe, money is the root of all evil. Well, guess what? You'll make money to spend it because you'll think it's evil. Some people think, I'll never have enough money. Guess what? Because they thought it, guess what happens?
They will never have enough money.
Exactly. Never have. So whatever your relationship, the way to have a healthy relationship about money or anything else in your life is have a healthy outlook about its purpose in your life, how it serves you, how it's going to be used by you. What do you want it to do for you and for others? So you want to look at those questions. Like, what will it do for you? Right? Some people go, well, I want to make millions of dollars. For what? So I can buy this house and buy this and that. Guess what? Probably will not happen for you, truly, at a level where once you get all that money, you'll be totally empty inside because you got all this stuff, but you're empty. So figure out what is the kind of relationship you want to have with money. So with me, the relationship with money for me is money serves me. It helps me pay my debts. It helps me stay out of debt. It helps me to contribute to the world even more massively, which I love. That's my relationship with money.
So
and there's plenty. There's plenty.
There's plenty for everyone.
Yes, it's a big ocean out there, big world. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I was so honored to have you here with us today, Tanya, and it's really a big honor. It makes my heart smile just seeing you and talking to you.
Right? Yeah, most of the time we're on the phone. Yeah, I know.
So I know. Do you have any last words for the audience?
Yes. Be mindful of the thoughts that you put in your mind because they will dictate your future.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and back to you guys. So if you really like this video, like it and share it with your friends on your favorite social media website. And if you need any more updates, you can go to cynthiabelmer.com and subscribe. It's completely free. See you next week. Yay!